our legal experts right now, our CNN legal analyst Sonny Hostin, our senior legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin, and the criminal defense attorney Pate. What do you think? How quickly you think this jury? We don't know. We haven't seen Mark O'Mara's summation, if you will, tomorrow, his closing argument. I assume he's an excellent lawyer. It will be very strong, and then the prosecution will have one final chance for the last word. My own sense is this jury could deliberate for a few days, but that's just my sense.
Well, I think you're right. I mean, even if it is a fairly easy decision for the jury, they realize that Trayvon Martin is dead. They realize that his mother, his father, and people that support him are there in that courtroom. I do not think that this jury is going to want anyone to feel that they rushed to a decision. I think they're going to take their time, and even if they're close to a consensus, we're not going to see a fast verdict. I think they'll have too much respect for the families to do that.
Yeah, Sonny, what about you?
Carabin, he's a wannabe cop.
Paige, that was a pretty effective statement, a pretty powerful statement, if you will.
It absolutely was. I think at this point, the state realizes that their best argument is to go back to the emotions of the incident and have the jury focus again on the fact that we have a dead teenager and that George Zimmerman caused his death, and that there's no question about that. You know, in closing arguments, you're really not trying to persuade an individual juror anymore. Many of them have already made up their mind. What you're doing, though, is you're giving those jurors that you think are with you some arguments to take back with them to the jury room so that they can try to convince others of the emotion of your case, the strength of your case, and hopefully bring back a verdict that you want.
And Jeffrey, listen to Paige, you're a criminal defense attorney. How do you respond to that simple but powerful statement tomorrow morning?
Well, you don't confront it directly. I mean, obviously, emotion is not on your side if you're Zimmerman's attorneys. You have to back up, leave the theatrics outside the courtroom, and focus on the law. Because it's not just the facts of the evidence in this case, it's that evidence evaluated through the law. And I think in this case, the law favors the defense. So you lay out, what does the state have to prove, and have they done so? Because they have the burden. And you remind the jury of that over and over again, and you walk through those jury charges that took so long to deal with today. You walk the jury through those charges so they will know what they have to do and how they're supposed to evaluate these.
Well, I couldn't help thinking as we had those shots of George Zimmerman. Paige, let me go to you first. I couldn't help but think, in his mind, is he rethinking, did he make the right decision listening to his defense attorneys, to Mark O'Mara, for example, who said, you're not going to go on the witness stand, don't testify yourself. I got the impression watching his body, you know, I wish I could have had a chance to speak one more time to those women on the jury and speak directly to them from my heart. But go ahead, Paige.
You know, I don't know if that's true. I mean, George Zimmerman strikes me as the type of person who may very well not have been comfortable up there on the stand being cross-examined by these lawyers. I think he was concerned about that, and rightly so. And here's the biggest challenge for the defense. You hear a statement like that by the prosecutor. You have the jurors wanting to blame someone for this kid's death. And there's the possibility now with the manslaughter charge that they can reach a compromise. These 6 folks can say, look, I don't think the state has proven murder, but gosh, Trayvon Martin's dead. This man did it. And I'm not so sure he was justified in doing it. And we're people too. You know, the jury knows that the world is watching this. And for them to come back with something, some type of a conviction, and send George Zimmerman away, or at least make him responsible, is certainly a possibility here. They don't know the potential punishment for manslaughter, and that's what the prosecution likes.